traveling Tyler style. Been in Antigua, Guatemala. This is a very historical old town, much different than Guatemala City, which was, I don't know, probably not my favorite, I guess you could say. But Antigua is awesome. As I'm looking around here, it's got the colonial style roads. It's got all the buildings feel like you went back in time 1,000 years. It's safe. That's the biggest thing right now. It's nice to be in a place that's 100% safe, and you can walk around freely, not feeling like you're going to have any problems or stick out or that type of stuff. So we're going to take a look around, check out some of these buildings. It's really clean, and I'm excited about this. The only reason I came here is because there was a chicken bus running here that I wanted to ride. I didn't really have a plan when I got to Antigua. Then I started walking around and I was like, man, this place is for real. That happens a lot though, where you go to a city that you don't know much about, and it turns out to be one of your favorite cities. And then when you go to a city that you know a lot about, that you've researched and watched a bunch of videos on and have these huge expectations, a lot of times it's a letdown. It's just how it works. So that's why doing a city like, or visiting a city like Antigua is really cool, because I had no expectations and I had no idea it would be this cool. Awesome. Coca-Cola. Yeah. And they get excited about really basic things over here, like Coca-Cola. Like he was like, okay, these are Americans. Coca-Cola. Like that's supposed to mean something to me as an American. Like I'm supposed to be like, yeah, Coca-Cola, man. Hell yeah, Coca-Cola. Like, no. I mean, maybe if you said like, I don't know, Bud Light or something, but Coca-Cola. Okay. Not that I like Bud Light, but you know what I'm saying. Salma, yeah. What is your favorite city that you've been to that you did not expect to be great? Like that you were just like rolled in and you're like, oh, wow. Well, like can you think of like your favorite city? Where's this it maybe?
Antigua.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what I'm saying.
I could say, yeah, Antigua.
Yeah.
Now I can't think. This place is so beautiful. I can't believe how beautiful this place is.
You know,
but
that's
also, yeah.
Go on.
Also, no, I had the possibility. I went to Malaysia. There's a place, like there's a neighborhood, a city called Kuching, which means cat in Malay, and like in the east of Malaysia, it's like hidden, and it's so beautiful too. Like these two places, like this
okay.
one, I got
Was that historical, or was it more just like?
What historical?
In Malaysia. Was it like an old city, or was it?
No. It was actually like the interesting thing. Was that it was a city where everywhere there are cats, like statues of cats. Like, is it statues?
Yeah.
Yeah, statues of cats, like a museum of cats.
That's weird.
Museum for cats. And like, yeah, it's
all right. I'm not a big cat person, but maybe.
Yeah, I'm a dog person too.
Yeah. Okay.
But also El Salvador, like.
Yeah.
But I had expectations from El Salvador. When I was going to El Salvador, I knew that I was gonna love it. But like this was not part of my trip. Antigua, like I bought my flight ticket 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's where we came from, El Salvador. And El Salvador is 100% safe now, by the way. You can travel there without any hesitation. And it's a beautiful country. We're starting to get the tourism back. But I don't know, there's something about Antigua, Guatemala that I can't even really put into words.
Do you remember when was the last time you felt like this about a city? Before Antigua?
Maybe Riga, Latvia. I walked into Riga, Latvia, like as a joke. I thought that Riga was going to be horrible, and I didn't know anything about Riga. And I walked into the old town, and it was incredible. And it's like to this day one of my favorite cities I've ever been to. And I went there kind of as a joke. And it turns out to be an incredible place. But like every once in a while that happens. But this has even more charm, you know. Like it's just the way everything feels like you're back in like the medieval days or something. Like I feel like I should be walking around with a sword and shield. Which I do, by the way, occasionally.
Also, they have a lot of like shops, very like hipstery.
Yeah,
shops,
totally.
Where you could buy like very cute cheesecakes and like cute jewelry.
Yep.
But yeah.
Agreed. All right, we're gonna go find a bar, somewhere to eat. Yeah.
La comida.
La comida. Yeah. Badass city. Badass city. Highly recommend it. Had about 9 shots of Johnny Walker Red, nachos, hamburger, tacos, jalapeno, peppers, like a little bit of everything. $37 US. Yeah. A couple beers, 3 or 4 beers. So this is a great place to kind of ball on a budget, you know what I mean? It's just getting here. By the way, all those 9 shots and beers and all that was all me. Salma didn't have any of them. But they're $2 a shot. I mean, come on. I did the math. It says, 35 QR or whatever the currency is, and that looks kind of intimidating. You're like, 35 QR a shot, man. Then you look that up, and you're like, oh, it's like $2.
Quetzal.
Okay, what is it?
Quetzal.
Yeah, Quetzal. Of course, I knew that. Of course. Quetzal.
I was testing you.
Yeah, it was just
See
a
if you're
test.
following.
Yeah, of course. But yeah. Working our way back to the hostel for happy hour, because that's what you want to do after you have 9 shots and a bunch of beers and drinks, is get back just in time for happy hour at a hostel. I'm not even really sure what that means. Happy hour at the hostel is just like half price.
Not everything. He said on a number of drinks.
That's all we need, a number of drinks. In all fairness. So,
yeah.
Okay.
These are and this number of drinks happen to be my favorite drinks, actually. My favorite drinks in the world.
Perfect. All right, so I'll do another video from the happy hour to see what number of drinks we had.
You're gonna show the hostel.
I'm going to show you this hostel. This is some of the best $15 I've ever spent. But it's actually really nice. And tomorrow we're going to a volcano. Hopefully it's not erupting.
Yeah.
Right? Or is it
We're gonna
erupting?
watch a volcano eruption.
Oh, really?
It's a 2 days hike. And at night we're watching, and from the volcano, we're watching a volcano erupting.
Oh.
Like from a mountain.
Okay. I didn't realize it was actually erupting.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, that changes the stakes. Okay. Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to watch a volcano erupt. Yeah, I knew that. But it's about an hour away, I think.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I got to... It's either left or right. I got to cut this. It's like the more time I spend walking around the city, the more time I'm like, wow. Really, that's what's happening. Just when I think as impressed as I can get, I come across some ruin or these little shops and churches, and it's incredible. Sorry I'm hyping this up so much. I'm not trying to be like some Antigua activist or something, but I've seen a lot of cities, and this is very special and unique. All right, so check out this area. Just keeps getting better and better.
Sí, bonito.
Incredible. Flat out incredible. And it's not that hard to get here. I mean, I did it the hard way with the chicken bus just because I thought it would be entertaining. But you can take an Uber here and it's not that far. It's cheap. So there's really no excuse if you're in this part of the world to not check out Antigua. It's incredible. Antigua, Guatemala stands for Old Guatemala. It goes back to the 1500s. And when you're there, you can feel it. It's like you're stepping back in time. So much history, culture, but still it has an incredible vibe. Lots of bars, restaurants. If you're traveling to Central America, Antigua definitely needs to be on your radar. Subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of videos coming. I'm on my way to 100 countries. Traveling Tyler style. I'm out.